Assalamualaikum. My name is Suhamzie Suep and I'm from SR2434A. What is SAQ training? SAQ training is a training program that involves three, which is speed, agility, and the fitness. Before SAQ being made, speed has long been considered as just a matter of how fast an object can go from point A to point B, right? Okay, what is objective of SAQ training? It's allow the ability of the client to accelerate, deceleration, and dynamically stabilize the entire body during high velocity, acceleration, and deceleration movement in time of motion, such as running, cutting, and changing of direction. Okay, there are many advantages of SAQ program, which are it can enhance muscular recruitment and coordination, help nervous system more respond or react more efficiently, can improve our movement skill and body awareness, and it can burn a lot of calorie in a limit amount of time, can reduce risk of a number of different type of injuries, and adapt with fun on various type of drills.
Okay, for the advantage of SAQ training is for the first one is the equipment being used is very expensive. Okay, lack of environment surface effect to the performance athletes. Okay, next is limited of equipment for specific sport, requires some specialist equipment, time consider, and last one is perform at small area. Okay, speed. What is speed? Okay, speed in SAQ training is the ability to cover the ground efficiently and economically over the few yards. Okay, able to change direction instantly using explosive footwork, as well as having the ability to open up the stride length. Okay, and then speed also increase stride frequency and longest distance. Okay, for improve maximum speed, it is require a great deal of focus on correct running mechanic, stride length, and frequently the leg circle and hip height of position.
What is agility? Agility refers to short bursts of movement involve change of direction and its ability to change direction without the loss of dynamic balance, strength, speed, or body control, and it directly between improve the agility and development of individual timing, rhythm, and movement. It also helping to prevent and neglect injuries.
Okay, and then for quickness, what is quickness? Okay, the quickness is our ability to react to a stimulus and change the motion of the body. Okay, it is also mean when the player accelerates, a great deal of force has to be generated and travel through the foot to the ground. In SAQ training, it improving the neuromuscular system, and that will impact on this process, whether lateral, linear, or vertical, is automatic, explosive, and precise.
They have a lot equipment we can use for SAQ program or training. First, we can use the fast foot ladder, micro and macro B hurdles, overspeed tow rope, Viper belt, strike frequency cans, jelly balls, peripheral, vision stick, visual acuity ring, side strike, side steppers, reactor, sonic cube, breakaway belt, sprint sled, hand weight, bun bed, agility disc, and con. Okay, this is a list for SAQ for tennis. First, fast hand. Second, four cone ball. Third, jab step. Fourth, single lateral jump. Fifth, zig run. And then last one is single lateral step. For cone drill, the player start at the center of marker E, then accelerate out to and around marker A and back to marker E. The player then completes the drill by going out and around marker B, C, and D. count as a 1 repetition. This is an instruction for jab step. The player stands in lateral position facing the square ladder opposite the red and yellow marked dots. The commences with the player shuffling off on the spot. The coach randomly calls a color and the player has to move his or her opposite foot across and return immediately to the center position and ready for the next call. This is the instruction for single lateral jump. The player jumps over a single cone or halter and jumps again on opposite cone and repeat the drill on both sides. The instruction for zigzag run is the player runs the zigzag information staying on the inside of the marker, then walks back to the start before repeating the drill. The last drill is a single lateral step. The player cover the length of the ladder by placing a foot laterally in each ladder space and repeat direction from left to right. This slide shows the equipment for SAQ for tennis. You can use a cone, ladder, measuring tape, and the last one is a stopwatch.
Okay, this slide show the example of SAQ training for rugby. For first one is hurdle and ladder. Second one is traffic passing. Third one is agility pole rugby drill. And last one is deceleration shuttle. Okay, next is hurdle and ladder drills. It is a drill for warm-ups, handling the balls and warming up the muscles. Okay, in the video, it will show you how to done the hurdle and ladder drills. Okay, first make up course of your choice and run through giving various commands. After the ladder, you can put 2 cones on left or right, about 2 meters ahead to give command left and right or etc. And then for coaching points, make sure your body keep straight on making sure the core is being used. Head up, palm arms, and use feet effectively and don't be lazy. Okay, the next drill is traffic passing. Okay, the aim of this drill is not be the player holding the ball when the call is made up to stop passing the balls. For further encourage quick passing, you can keep track of who is called holding the ball the fewest time and publish everyone's scores. Okay. For the procedure, one of the player need to be traffic light and stand outside of the passing circle with their backs to the other players. Okay, the traffic players control the starting and stopping of the activity. All the other players should create a circle with enough distance between them to make the passing slightly challenging. Okay. When they heard the traffic light player shot greens, the player need to begin the passing the ball to each other. They can pass the ball across all around the circle. Okay. When the traffic light player shot red, okay, the player needs to stop passing the balls. Whoever is holding the ball on the call of red will be the new traffic lights. Okay, next is agility pole drills. As you can see the video, it is how we perform the pole drills. Okay, this pole drill can be used to develop our agility. Okay, we see the player carry the ball into hand and run through the ball without touching them. Okay, other equipment can also be used either to evade or start developing some powers. Okay, here we see developing legs power jump ball into hand good skill is very important in rugby players. Okay, for the last drill for SAQ in rugby, okay, is deceleration shuttle. Deceleration in field sport is so important when you executing certain skill and to change the direction. It is depending on the sport. This change in direction can occur from different approach. For example, a ball carrier in rugby may decelerate to prepare for a cutting action ahead of a defender. Okay, for shuttle drills, you can set 3 cones in a line 5 yards apart. Straddle the center cones to start turns and run right in 5 yards. To touch the right cone with the outside hand. Okay, the turn and run left to the far left cone 10 yards, touching it with the outside hand. Turn again and run through the middle cone in also 5 yards. Okay, have your athlete attempt this drill 3 times, trying to decrease his or her times. The equipment that you need for this SAQ training is first one is hurdle, agility cones, and then boundary poles, ladders, and rugby ball.
Hi, my name is Marlvince Dawie and I said, okay, today I will present my slide on SAQ, speed agility quickness for football. For the first one is one-on-one change of direction, the test agility, ladder drill, in, out, Illinois agility test, and last one is agility course. Okay. For a one-on-one change of direction, the first player in the front of the line start runs forward immediately following the ladder's first step. For the number 2, runs forward to any of the first 3 cones and make 180 degrees turn at the cone and run towards the starting line. Number 3, then must make one more 180 degrees turn at any of the cones and they are running towards before pressing to the cone further away. For the 4th step is the flowers attempts need to stay as close to the leader and beat them to finishing line. For the 2nd drill is the test agility. The subject starts at the cone A, that means cone A, cone B, cone C and D. For the number 1, on the command of the timer, the subject sprints to cone B and then touch the base of the cone with their right hand. Then turn left and shuffle straight away to cone C. Also touch its base, this time with their left hand. Then shuffling straight away to the right cone D and touching the base with the right hand. Then shuffle back to cone B by touching with the left hand and run back to cone A. The stopwatch is stopped as they pass to cone A. For drill number 3 is a ladder drill. This means is in out drill. For number 1, starting by facing the ladder from the side. This means from here, start, step with the inside foot into the first square and follow by the second foot. Okay. Step back out with the inside foot of the side of the second square that follow by the other foot, and then sprint to the finishing line or cone. This means you start here, left foot and right foot, and then go side, left foot, right foot. For the test number 3 is Illinois agility test. The athlete lies face down on the floor at the start of the cone. The assistant gives the command go, and then the stopwatch will start. The athlete needs to jump his or her feet and negotiate the course of a round of the cones following the red line route as shown in the diagram to the finishing line. The assistant stops the stopwatch and records the time taken when the athlete have passed the finishing cone. This means start here, run, need to drill. Okay. Next is agility course. The first player start by running forward and need to jump over the cones with 2 feet. This means need to start here, run and jump. Then jump should be quickly and be more explosive. Then need to run forward to the stick and shuffle sides through them. This means here shuffle. Okay. The shuffle should be fast when the player's knee bend. After collecting the sticks, the player turns and sprints towards the next cone at the maximum speed. This means after this one, the player needs to sprint. The player rounds the cone before sprinting and the back pedaling through the series of cones. After back pedaling, the player needs to sprint through the finishing line and then walks back to start. The next player can start their trip after the player in front of them complete the cones. Okay, for the equipment of SAQ in football, number 1 is sport. We need to wear a sport attire. We need cones, sticks, ladder, and measuring tape. That's all a slide for me. Thank you.
In conclusion, SAQ program is important for the athlete to enhance and build their performance, also improve their movement skill in the specific sport itself. SAQ program mostly play a role in the tennis because athlete currently need to use a speed, agility and the quickness in their training session and also in the competition.
Okay, for my conclusion in rugby, okay, SAQ aim is to improve the athlete ability to perform explosive multi-direction movement by reprogramming the neuromuscular system to work effectively. Okay, these are often integrated into soccer drill and other season and activity. In rugby, player who are able to change his speed and direction is the most effective in the game. So SAQ can enhance their ability to explosive stops, generation and acceleration against. Okay, in other words, SAQ is a crucial requirement in rugby because in rugby it involves a multi-direction movement. Thank you.